All right, begin.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great start this morning. Let's go ahead and get down to business and talk about Apple and the nonsense that they're trying to do this upcoming February. So we all know that February is Black History Month, and now we have another company that's trying to take advantage of the Black culture, in my opinion. All right, so here's what's going down. Apple has announced that they're coming out with a watch next month to celebrate Black History Month, and it's going to be called Black Unity. Now, some of the proceeds that are made off of the sales from this watch will go to 6 global organizations, 2 of them including BLM and another one in Europe due to race relations. And the other 4 organizations that they will be donating to will be listed in the clip that I'm going to play for you shortly. Now, why do I have a problem with this? Well, let me play you the clip first of them explaining this watch that's going to be, put on the market during Black History Month, and then I'll be back to talk to you about this whole situation.
Apple is adding a new limited edition version of its Apple Watch Series 6 as well as a new sport band as part of its celebrations for Black History Month. Available starting February 1st, the new hardware is part of what the company is calling the Black Unity Collection, a group of products designed to celebrate and acknowledge Black history and Black culture. The limited edition watch, which starts at the same $399 for the 38mm GPS version or $499 for the 38mm cellular model, looks largely similar to other Apple Watches but has the words Black Unity laser etched into the back crystal. The Sport Band, which runs $49, uses colors inspired by the Pan-African flag and has the words Truth, Power, Solidarity, laser engraved onto the inside of the fastening pin. Apple says the limited edition watch will be available in over 38 countries and regions. It hasn't yet confirmed international prices, but the $399 watch starts at £379 or 599 Australian dollars. In addition to the new hardware, Apple will also have a new Unity watch face coming later today as part of watchOS 7.3 and a limited edition award notification for those who close their Move rings for 7 days in a row in February. Both devices will be available at Apple and Target stores, though the limited edition watch will only be available for the month of February. Apple says that the new band will be available year-round. The company also plans to donate and support 6 global organizations as part of the Black Unity Collection: the Black Lives Matter Support Fund via the Tides Foundation, European Network Against Racism, International Institute on Race, Equality and Human Rights, Leadership Conference Education Fund, NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund, Inc., and the Souls Grown Deep Foundation. It is unclear, however, if any of the proceeds of the collection's hardware sales will go to the groups. For its product, Red devices, Apple donates a portion of those sales to help fund HIV/AIDS treatment programs. CNET has reached out to Apple for comment and will update if they respond. The new hardware and watch features are just a part of Apple's plans to celebrate Black History Month. The company says it will also be highlighting Black-owned businesses, developers and apps in the App Store and curating and spotlighting content in a number of its apps including Apple TV, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts and Apple Books starting on February 1st.
Alright, so you heard what they had to say in regards to the Black Unity watch dropping during Black History Month, and I have a problem with it because I feel that they're trying to profit off of our culture. I felt the same way when the movie Black Panther dropped. I felt that it was just a tactic to get money out of our community. I just feel like certain aspects of Hollywood and these big organizations, they always prioritize taking advantage of our culture by creating something that pertains to us, that will draw our attention, and they're profiting off of our pain in a sense. If you really look at it, just like look at Black Panther, there have never been a black superhero. So when you give us that automatically intrigues our community to want to go and see us in a different light, because we're always casted as being ghetto, from the hood, and things of that nature. Now, I know that there are a few that look like us that have been casted in high positions, especially in movies and things like that, but those are the few that sold whatever they had to sell to get the riches and the fame and the fortune to be in the elite class of Hollywood. So I'm not talking about the sellouts that exist within our community, you know? But anyway, if you really think about what Apple is doing, they're basically using our culture to fund civil rights organizations that actually is for the betterment of our culture. So they're using us to fund our own civil rights organizations. Now, if you pay close attention to the audio that I played you when they were talking about the details surrounding the Black Unity Watch that's dropping next month, they said that it's not clear that any profit from the hardware, meaning the device of the watch itself, would be donated to any of these organizations, which means that the only profit that's going to be sent out to these organizations is coming from the band of the watch. So that's not surprising, because the device of the watch is the moneymaker, you know, not the band. The device of the watch is what you're paying for. The band is less expensive, right? Let me say in some cases, because I know that there are gold bands and things like that happen to be more expensive than the device itself. So I get that, but let's talk about the band that is attached to this Black Unity watch. I mean, that band doesn't look more expensive than the device itself. So basically the profits off of the band is the scraps that are going to be fed to these different organizations. So again, we're not worth the meat, but we're worth the scraps. I'm not here for any organization. I'm not here for Hollywood or anybody else that feels that they have a right to come and hijack the month that we celebrate the people who laid down the foundation for us. And surprisingly enough, you have people within our culture that would get mad at me for pointing this type of behavior out. They feel that I'm a bad apple. I'm trying to rain on their parade. Just be thankful. You know, finally, the other culture is waking up and they're seeing that we need these things. But yet, you won't go down the street and buy no natural lotion or any natural soap or a t-shirt from your brother or sister. Or if some of y'all go to a Black owned business, you got to go scope it out. You got to walk around. You got to test the temperature of the staff because, you know, of the stereotypical things that have been put out there that we get mad at other cultures for doing to us. We often find the time to do it to each other too, right? We walk in to see if they're going to be classy or ghetto and things of that nature. But when it's coming from other cultures, we automatically accept it. When they take our ideas or things from our heritage and implement them throughout their system and put it out there for us, it's already validated because the product is coming from someone other than our own people. That's how some of us feel. Let's just keep it all the way 100. Now, I'm telling you, this is a very strategic move on Apple's part. You take into account that Biden just took over office, right? We had all of this stuff that happened last year. It's been happening, but last year it was on a broader scale. Now you have Biden take over, and then all of a sudden, right, Apple wants to usher in this Black Unity watch. Now, in my estimation, this is a perfect time for Apple to do it because of the transition from 45 to Biden, and a lot of people within our culture are going to celebrate this. And a lot of us are going to go out and buy this because in their eyes, this band, this Black Unity watch represents a better tomorrow. You know, after everything that we've been through, especially in the past year, within the past year. And so they're not really looking at the dynamics of it because this is the month, in my estimation, you shouldn't have the audacity to ask anybody from our culture for money. You shouldn't be asking us for anything. If anything should be going down is the fact that you should be donating the money to certain organizations that support our culture, if that's what you want to do. But asking us for money, asking us to invest in your product so you can just take the scraps and fund it to these organizations is just disrespectful to me. I don't like it. It feels weird. It feels funny. It feels like we're being taken advantage of. I mean, you know, what other way can you put it? And another question that I have is that, I understand that Apple TV is going to be promoting black businesses during the month of February. And I guess it is what it is. But my question is, why can't you promote black businesses all year round? Why does it have to be tied to Black History Month? So it just seems like something is sinister there. It seems that it's a gain, it's a profitable gain on their behalf. And honestly, I think that the fact that they're supporting black businesses on Apple TV is the fact that they want to cover up the manipulation that they're doing behind the scenes by, making a profit off of something that, involves our culture. And that's just how I ultimately feel about this situation. But anyway, it's your money. You have the right to go and buy what you want to buy. I'm just putting it out there. This is how I feel. It seems like corporations and Hollywood, they like to put things out during the month of February all of a sudden because they see. You don't think that Apple didn't see the profitable gain from the movie Black Panther? I'm not saying that Apple is going to make that type of money, but they saw the profitable gain, and that's why they're implementing this right now. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.